Hi, I want to introduce you to 5 health hacks that really do have the ability to change everything about what you're doing, okay? Now, if you're like me and probably a million or more other Americans, we wake up in the morning and you guys, we want to fill our mojo. And so we know that, millions of people around the world, they're waking up, they're going to their coffee pot, they're grabbing for their coffee mug because they want to feel energized. They want that little pep in their step, okay? Well, what if there was something else? What if there was something not to create mojo, but what if there was something called mojo? What if there was something that you could put in your cup that would taste every bit as good as your coffee, if not better, that would give you that burst of energy you're looking for, that mental clarity, that good mood feeling, and burn fat, okay? I want to introduce you to something that I have discovered that is one of my favorite things. And I'm just going to pull this up real quick. I want to do a screen share with you so you can see everything that I am talking about here. But I want to introduce you to Mojo Coffee and Hot Chocolate, okay? I want you to know this is a drink that you can drink hot or cold, and the coffee, you guys, is every bit as good as my Starbucks. I absolutely love it. The chocolate as well. Absolutely delicious. You can have these either warm or cold. You just mix them with water. I actually love the chocolate over ice, but also they're just a powder. So you could actually take this is the chocolate, and you can see that you can actually just mix this into a protein drink. Now, why would you want to reach for Mojo instead of some other kind of coffee or chocolate? Well, you would want to reach for it because look at the graphic here. We're talking about boosting energy, improving mood, burning fat, improve your productivity at work, home or the gym with an instant boost of energy. I love this, you guys. Loaded with natural mood enhancer, hormone precursors, which actually help you to feel more positive, more focused, less stressed. Who does not want that? It also is going to help support an active weight loss routine with some natural stimulants and minerals to ignite your metabolism and help curb those cravings. Now, I want you to think about this because I know people every day are reaching for their coffee, and then they reach for an energy drink. They reach for a fat burner. They reach for an appetite suppressant in some form of a capsule. I want you to understand all of that is contained right here in one product, you guys. I love this. I literally feel after I've had it, I don't get like the racy heart or anything like that, but I feel like I feel like I've had a cup of happiness. I'm like, oh my gosh, let's go get some stuff done. You guys, I feel like I could clean 3 rooms in like 10 minutes. I mean, it is crazy how much energy and the mental focus I feel when I work. Whoa, okay? So you guys, amazing hack right there, rather than coffee. And I want you to know everything here is all organic, non-GMO, natural products, the absolute best, okay? Now my second hack comes after my coffee, and that is when it's time for beauty products, okay? Now you might be thinking, oh gosh, she's talking about skincare, hair care in the form of a cream or a product of some kind that she's putting on the outside. But I want you to know that what I'm talking about is collagen, okay? I'm actually talking about a product called Glow, you guys. This is one of my absolute favorite beauty products. We know collagen is the body's most important structural protein, making up 90% of every tissue. We're talking from our hair to our skin, from our muscles to our bones, you guys. 90% of every tissue is made of collagen. But starting in our 20s, our bodies quit producing as much collagen as they used to. In fact, our collagen production goes down by about 1% every year after the age of 20. And so it's so important to supplement our body with collagen. Now, I want you to understand, with the depletion of collagen, here's what we experience on the outside of our body. We get sagging skin, brittle nails, thinning hair. Like, these are real things, okay? And so I like to start my anti-aging from the inside out. And I think you guys would agree that's the best way. So understand this is a type 1 hydrolyzed collagen. Because it is hydrolyzed, it absorbs at a cellular level, you guys. It is the type 1 is the strongest and most abundant collagen in the body. It assists in the rebuilding and rejuvenating of your hair, your skin, your nails, improves skin elasticity, hydration, wrinkle reduction. Woohoo, ladies, we love this. Supports healthy wound healing and injury prevention, provides a high degree of cellular antioxidant protection, and then high auric value ingredients. So I just want you to know that this is just what it's doing on the outside. Can you imagine what it's doing on the inside as far as supporting our bone matrix and our lean muscle mass and our connective tissues? Like, pretty amazing stuff. So I love this one. Now, my third hack is all about lunchtime. Okay, and it could be the morning time, but for me, this hack starts around lunchtime, because if you're like me, you get going, the hustle and bustle of the day, the rat race. I'm blessed to work from home, but I bet a lot of you out there, you're on the road, and you know, we don't always pack the best things to eat with us. In fact, a lot of us are going through drive-thrus. We might be getting In-N-Out Burger or something far worse than that. I don't even know, okay? But I want you to know that it is so important that we take care of our gut. And if we want to be energized during the day, we don't want to have those bogged down feelings from eating a bunch of cooked and processed food. So I want you to know the best thing that we could do would be to eat raw food. I'm talking like a raw banana, a raw apple. The reason these are incredible is because raw foods actually are living foods, and they have living enzymes within them, which actually break down the food into micronutrients so that you can better absorb them, okay? Now, I want you to know when you cook food or you process food, what happens is we deactivate these naturally occurring enzymes, and then we require our body's supply of enzymes to do all this work, and it can be very taxing to our body. Now, another thing that happens is when we rely on our body, we can end up with things like indigestion, bloating, kind of a sluggish feeling, and if our body isn't producing enough enzymes, then we can end up with things lingering behind, okay? And we don't want any of that. So we want to introduce you to a product called Life, you guys. I love Life. What Life is it's a probiotic prebiotic. Love that, okay? But also these digestive enzymes in our Life product, they're gonna help to release trapped vitamins in your minerals and from your foods. They're gonna support healthy digestion every single time you eat, support healthy bowel regularity. They're gonna help break down your fats, your carbs, your sugars, and your proteins, okay? And so I wanna just show you how these things work. I actually have a pudding here. So this would be like an example of what we might do when we're in a hurry. We might grab something like this. Gosh, I hope not, but we might, right? And so, I mean, we even do this with our kids. We're in a hurry and we pack these in their lunch. But all I wanna show you here is that this is just a cooked or processed food. Our body's gonna have a really hard time breaking this down because there's nothing living. There's no living enzymes in here anymore. So it's gonna be all up to our body to break this down. We don't have anything here to help the body. No living enzymes, okay? So if I turn this upside down, even after I stir it, you guys, that's just solid. And this is why we can get that sluggish feeling in the middle of the day, because our cooked and processed food is just kind of like hanging out in our gut. And so what we do is we take our Life product. These are raw vegetables, raw living vegetables with real living enzymes in them. Remember, when you give your body life, you get life. Kind of amazing, okay? So this is just going to show you, if you were to take 1 to 2 of these living enzymes, these vegetable enzymes, anytime you ate a cooked or processed food, it can actually help you break your foods down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stir this up because I want you to see how this breaks this pudding down. But you guys, I want you to know, for me, this is my flat tummy secret. This has helped me with bloating. It's helped me with swelling. You guys, sometimes I get bloated clear up into my face. I don't know what's going on with that. But it helps with bloating, swelling. It has helped with regularity. You guys, you want that river of life to flow. You know, when the river of life is not flowing, and as in with any river, if things are just stagnant, that's when bacteria and things can start growing. And we definitely don't want that within our own body. And so again, if you're gonna eat cooked and processed food, if you're gonna go through the drive-through, guys, if you're gonna go to In-N-Out Burger, you're gonna go get that son of a Baconator, okay? Your body probably would thank you for giving it a little digestive support here, okay? So all I'm gonna do is just show you how those digestive enzymes broke this pudding down. This is exactly what can happen right in your stomach. And just look at that. It just literally liquefied that pudding. Isn't that amazing? And you can just see that these sides of the cup are nice and clean. And imagine if your gut and your colon was like that, okay? So you guys, this to me, in the middle of the day, instead of my body being bogged down with processed food and it's like working on overtime and taking all this energy to break it down, why not just give my body something to help it break down? And then I feel light, not bloated, not sluggish, like I'm energized. My lunch energizes me. So you guys, you can take this before your breakfast, before your lunch, before your dinner. Like I said, we suggest that you take it every time before you're gonna eat a cooked or processed meal. Now, it is not going to give you the runs. Have to add that. Somebody's wondering out there. Okay, so my next health hack. My next health hack is really all around working out. It's really about supporting the heart health, because we all know we need a heart hack. We need a heart hack. Cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer. Do you guys know this? 1 in 4 deaths are all about cardiovascular disease. And I kind of feel like it's like the silent killer. Like it doesn't really tell you when it's coming. It just kind of, it comes like a thief in the night, okay? And so it's really important that we take care of our heart. And so we have something called Techno Boost. So I want you to think like before you reach for a pre-workout, or before you're gonna take like an energy drink, or I don't know, just in general to support your heart is maintenance, okay? Look at what this does, okay? So Techno Boost is actually, it's a nitric oxide product. And I love that it's a nitric oxide product. We know that there can be circulatory health and stamina issues, and age, poor diet, exposure to environmental toxins can decrease our blood flow. It actually can, which increases our well-being. So proper blood circulation is actually critical for our health. Good blood flow delivers oxygen and vital nutrients to our cells, which can give us energy. It delivers it to tissues, organs, keeping our body working properly. So I want you to know that Techno Boost is a proprietary formula. It's actually designed to increase nutrient and blood flow with a 2-in-1 nitric oxide support. So we know that nitric oxide is this miracle molecule, you guys, that signals your blood vessels to increase blood and nutrient flow. It's so important for healthy living. And actually the discovery of it won the 1998 Nobel Prize in medicine. I don't know if you knew this or not, okay? So what you can experience is Techno Boost proprietary formula of L-arginine, AAKG, and plant-based antioxidants, which promote and restore natural nitric oxide production, which is amazing. So supplementing with Techno Boost, it actually increases performance from everyday activity clear to endurance and stamina. And these are the things that you can experience. And if you are somebody who works out, or if you're somebody that doesn't, you're gonna love this. But look at if you're somebody who is all about like having a fit body and all that, check this out. Having your nitric oxide flowing, it can improve blood pressure, better circulation, increased energy, enhanced muscle growth, endurance, hello, improved recovery time after workouts, yes please. And even look at this, we know that blood flow can increase healthy sexual performance. This is a thing, okay? Health hack, okay? Love this one. Now we're gonna go to one more health hack that I have for you. And this might be one of my favorite ones, if not my favorite, okay? How many of you are going and you're just rocking and rolling all day? And I mean, some of us are going like clear to the time we're going to bed. And then everybody in our house is going to bed and we're like, boing, like we're wide awake. Does that happen to you? It happens to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't get my brain to slow down, shut off, calm down, okay? And so I want you to know that my last health hack for you is CBD raw fluid. It's actually raw whole flower fluid, okay? I did not say CBD oil. That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about a raw whole flower fluid, two different things. So my hack is kind of like a woohoo wake up moment, okay? Everybody wants to see this. So just go here with me. Just go down this road because it's kind of exciting. Okay, I want you to think about this. Your body is made of water. This is what your body is made of. And all too often, we go reaching for the only thing we know about CBD, and that is CBD oil. Now, this is a CBD oil. Why would we reach for a CBD oil? Because we now know there is science to prove that we all have an endocannabinoid system. And you guys, it is one of our most amazing physiological systems in our body. It is our master regulatory system, because what it does is it gets all of our other physiological systems, like our immune system, our hormonal system, our nervous system, it gets them all communicating and working in harmony together, creating balance and homeostasis. That's what we want, you guys. We're always, you know what? I would say 3 of the biggest health issues that we have are imbalance. So we want balance, homeostasis, CBD, good stuff, okay? Imbalance, toxicity, and deficiency. Those are the things, right? Those are the things we're trying to get away from. And so we love to have homeostasis. And so we know that CBD, when we have enough cannabinoids, can be conducive to that, okay? Now, our cannabinoid production slows down with age sometimes, just like our hormone production and our digestive enzyme production and a lot of other things, okay? So here we go, and our collagen production. So when we reach for a CBD oil, here's what happens. First of all, oil and water don't mix. We already know this. We know this. We learned it in kindergarten. But if you look up on Google search CBD oil absorption, what you're going to see is the only about 6 to 10% of the plant in the CBD oil actually absorbs into the body because it's delivered in oil. Look at this. Look at what the oil does. It's just hanging out. See all the little beads? So usually the dose is a full dropper full, sometimes 5, and you have to hold it under your tongue for a minute in hopes you absorb something, and then put it in your body. About 90% of it on average never even gets absorbed by your body, which is a real bummer if you really are needing something to support your body and help that endocannabinoid system. So what we have is the hack right here. We're going to look at our very aqueous body again. Okay, there it is. And we have our Soothe whole flower fluid. Okay, love this. So how Soothe differs, number 1, we go for the right plant. Number 2, it's in our extraction. We have a patented extraction process, which means we're not using heat, butane, chemicals, CO2, not using any of those things because they damage and jeopardize the integrity and efficacy of the plant. Remember, we're wanting to be whole food, whole plant. So we don't want to damage the efficacy of the plant. We want all the molecules of the plant. We don't want damaged plant. We don't want to glue Humpty Dumpty back together again when this is all done, okay? So the way we extract is aqueous, keeping that efficacy intact. We get every single molecule in one pool. We got the CBA, the CBG, the CBD, all the terpenes, all the flavonoids. We got it all, you guys, okay? And because we can get it in one pool and it's whole flower, we are not having to add fillers or take things away. We're not gluing it back together again. Everything is just as it came out of the plant. This is raw from the plant, right here, raw. Totally, totally raw. Look at that. It's beautiful. Okay, now I want you to see this. Our dose is 2 drops. That's it. And it's 100% water soluble. And because it's 100% water soluble, it's 60 to 90% absorption to the body. That means you're getting about 500% more absorption of the plant into the body. So look at our 2 little drops. They're pretty incredible. Drop 1. Look at, it's not hanging out on top. There it goes right down to the bottom. Drop 2. And then we are just gonna kind of like, you know, swirl it around. They'll come back up to the top. It'll actually look like a little tornado. I get excited when it kind of starts swirling around. Oh, here she goes. She's tornadoing. I don't know if you can see that little kind of tornado-y look there, but this is going to completely turn opaque in a minute. Totally dissolves. When I drink it, it tastes just exactly like water, you guys, but it's 2 drops. It is incredible. And for me, incredible. I mean, you can read all about what CBD does. This is a 0.3% THC level. Can't get you high even if you tried, okay? But you can read about all the health benefits of CBD. I can't go into all that with you, but you can look it up. Just know you're getting a lot more of the benefits because of the absorption. So you got to remember that. But for me, oh my gosh, it allows me at like 10 o'clock to just relax. Like I can just, my brain can calm down and I go to sleep easily. I'm not waking up, tossing and turning all night long. And then I wake up totally refreshed. Like, oh my gosh, I'm alive and ready for my day. This is amazing. So there it is, you guys. There's my health hacks. We have more health hacks, but you're going to have to get back with whoever invited you on here today to get the rest. We're excited to talk again.